Hi, I'm the cliffhanger that show that got canceled a season too soon, Jose Gonzalez. And you are watching Jose on a Whim, the channel where I post whatever videos I want, whenever I want. And today, this is a video that I don't think anybody's done, to my knowledge, so I might be the first, but there is a little program on the YouTubes and Wow Presents Plus entitled hosted by Trixie Mattel and Katya, phenomenal queens from RuPaul's Drag Race, and they've been on a little bit of hiatus since season 8. I'm not gonna lie. They keep saying they're on a break. I would love to see them not be on a break, but you know, last they booked, they're busy. Trixie Mattel is so rich, as RuPaul once said, as my water bottle squeaks on the table. But you know what? We're not here for polish. We are not here for the glitz and the glam, which is kind of a read considering we're talking about drag queens. Nevertheless, I've assembled a tier maker tier list for all 8 seasons of so far. So I figured we go through each ranking here. So starting from the bottom up, I will not Jodie Foster this kind of behavior. As a reference, these are the seasons that just feel like they might not have aged the best. I don't find myself gravitating towards them too much. They just don't have as many episodes as I was replay and watch, or they didn't really hit the first time when I saw them. They're not bad seasons by any means. I don't think there's a bad season of like, in all honesty. It's just what I keep going back to watching myself. So that will be the lowest tier. Up from there, we have Thank You, Mother Goose. So these are going to be like those seasons that kind of have like moments that kind of just like, oh, wait, that was funny. But it's not like the ones that are always going to be like expected to be the heavy hitters. So again, another reference. I'm sure I'm going to post these, or I'll have them in post, what each reference comes from. Next one we have is Thwarp. I wish I had a fan with me. It's like, okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. To be like, yes. So again, another reference. Same episode as the bottom tier. I'm just going to keep it like that. Granted, Thwarp is in many episodes, so if I had a fan, just know I would. That leads us into the second to highest tier. They won't, the twice. Just these are where we're getting into like the upper echelon of So these are the seasons that just have like a lot of hits in there. I would say like are among the best. Obviously, if we're talking about a tier ranking, they are towards the best. So like just very good seasons of that you can watch and just totally enjoy. And then we get into bird noises, which is the highest tier. Trixie Mattel is known for these bird noises. You see them edited every episode of damn near. This is the best of the best, the cream of the crop. This is where you're gonna be like, if I tell someone to watch but like the good thing is that it's a show about whatever they want, because their show, not ours. It's literally the fact that I can be like, okay, go to this season, go to this episode, we're good. Okay, these are the tiers. Feel free to do it yourself. I will link this in the description. Let me know if I am correct, if I'm incorrect. I figured seasons would be easier to do than episodes because there's over 200 episodes and I don't have time like that. So we will take this for now. I might do like my favorite episodes of as a separate video if you guys want that. I can definitely do that. But before we even get into my rankings, like this video, comment below how you would have ranked this if you weren't using the tier maker. Make sure you're subscribed because you never know when I'm going to be on this channel, and that's the beauty of it. I even have a lost video that didn't quite make it to this channel that's filmed. It just needs to be edited. It involves me coming home from a night of drinking and watching this past season of RuPaul's Drag Race, the Lip Sync Lollapalooza. Maybe if we get to 100 subscribers, I will be inclined to post it. I don't know. But until then, let's get into this ranking. Starting with season 1. So we're going to move this. Okay, we're going to put it in Thwarp for now just because, also keep in mind, I'm on a tablet. So if it moves a little too much, you can send your complaints to Hulk Hogan. Season 1 is the blueprint season because no one really knew what it entailed. No one kind of had any sort of reservations about it. However, for as small and as mighty as season 1 is, there were some good episodes in there. I think Religion is one that stands out to me as a great one. Space, being that there's 2 different references in here. where Katya's like, I have nothing but time for this in regards to that. If you love Contact, of course, that's going to be in there. We have Thanksgiving, which is like one of the most iconic, just crazy. It comes around every year. Oh, Thanksgiving? Oh, honey, thanks living. It's just, yeah, no. So I feel like it's a baseline. There's a lot of good episodes. I think Thwarp is a good spot for season 1 for now. So, I mean, it's an early introduction. As we get into more of the series, I might move it down to Thank You, Mother Goose. But yeah, no. Season 1 has its moments, which leads us into season 2. Ooh, gosh. So season 2 has like some very iconic episodes in it. I feel like, ooh, gosh. Like the ones that are like heavy hitters are heavy hitters. I am also going to put season 2 in Thwarp. So immediately the ones that stick out to me are the 90s where like they have the Sky Dancers going on there. Death is such a good episode. Just for the whole like airline thing where it's just like, thank you for flying Christian Airlines. In the event of an emergency, suck on a Capri Sun and know that this is God's plan. For the record, I did not go out of my way to get these Capri Suns. I'm at an Airbnb. I'm not at my home right now. And the lovely owner had some beverages stocked in the fridge. I figured this is more appropriate to have at 5 in the afternoon than breaking into the Riesling, especially if I'm going to be drinking later. So yes, drink responsibly, Capri Sun responsibly. And then, yes, another great episode from this season is Drugs. I feel like just Katya talking about what was great, what wasn't, and Trixie being so naive at that point to kind of having her own journey with the devil's lettuce. I can empathize with that as a recent enjoyer. I'm in New York State, by the way. It is very legal, so. Alas, yes, no. Season 2. You're good. You're going to Thwarp. Season 3. So this is the season that came after the Trixie and Katya show. So this was like after Katya had the MenTB and everything. Like this is just after like moving parts and all this stuff. So, or yeah. I feel like season 3, it's fine. I wouldn't go back to it. I feel like, ooh. Like the only episodes I really see myself watching again is like the All-Stars episode because I like recap stuff. And then online dating, so. Season 3, bless their heart. Season 3 is going to go and I will not Jodie Foster this kind of behavior. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Again, you were inclined to agree or disagree with whatever I say, however I say it, but that is just where I stand on that one. So, moving on. Season 4. Season 4 was a very good season. It was a long season too, but this is when we hit 100 episodes of the show. This is just a lot of funny moments in here. I mean, immediately I think about personal hygiene. Also, I went on Wild Plus and I highlighted some of my favorite episodes. And then just think about the Gatorade bottle, just so many good episodes. Doctors was a good one. Driving is a good one. Crime is a good one. Of course, we have online shopping, which was like the Klarna video, where it's named for this. I'm gonna put season 4. Oh, Secrets is another good one. The holiday special for this season was really good too. Season 4, the only reason why it's not going to Bird Noises is because I have a season that's definitely going to Bird Noises. But season 4, you are going in the ones, the twice, as you were named in that episode 99. And then we get into season 5, Bird Noises. This is the best season of This is the best season of COVID be damned. It's the fact that we started out the season in the studio, they took a break, they did Trixie and Katya Save the World on WoW Plus, which you can go back and watch. I think they have an episode of it on YouTube. There are so many good episodes in this season. I'm just gonna start listing off. I have 4 pages of episodes that are just great. My favorite episode ever is in the season, which a lot of people might say. Women in 2020 was a great introduction. We got bowl cut Trixie, the icon, the legend, the moment. You really hate me on these days where I'm just feeling it. You want me to be the stifled, flickering flame in a wet cave, but I'm busting out, daddy. That's stuck in my head rent free. We have I'm in my 30s as Trixie's getting ready to turn 30 this year. or when it aired, she was getting ready to turn 30. I'm about to turn 30 in June, and I am... Okay, the fire truck with the horn in the background was a paid actor. I don't know if that picked up on the mic, but we have Walking Children in Nature. Winning and Losing is a fun one. Girl, You're Gay is so good. I fucking love your axe wound, you whore. Like, it is so good. Wow Help Me comes in these sections. So, like, they have the first episode of, like, it being part of it because it was on, like, the Trixie and Katya show where they were answering questions. Movies is a good one. We had Toxic Masculinity is a good one. Straight People is a very good episode. The Halloween episode this season was really good. Let's see, this When They React to Season 7 is super funny. I'm Sick is a good one. The 3-episode run that we have from Power to Make Loneliness Work for You, and then unequivocally the best episode of ever, Weather. The Weather is the best episode of It is batshit crazy. It doesn't make any sense, like, chronologically. It is them tired as shit and crazy at the end of a day of filming, and it is the best episode ever. And that is why season 5 of is in Bird Noises. Moving along, we get into season 6, another very good season. This is like when we're slowly getting back into, can they touch again from COVID, which we'll get into later in the season. A lot of good episodes. I find myself going back to this one. Season 6 is also going to go into Bird Noises. I feel like that's definitely a good spot for it. Is it as funny as season 5? I would say it's like on par. There's a lot of good episodes in there. Disappointment's a good one, which is where we get the first, sounds like fear got the best of you. Thank you, Mother Goose. Yes. Shout out to Pete. We have Lunch, where Katya is like really not feeling it at all, which is just super funny. Oh God, I'm so far ahead. We have Quitting is a good episode. Pulling the Badge is a good one. Babies is a good one. Teacher is a good one. I didn't have it highlighted, but I should have put that in there. Superheroes and Villains is funny. The Style Journey reaction is also fun, seeing their old looks back. Theater is a good one because I'm a theater nerd. Hotels is another one of my favorite episodes. It just is. I don't know why. Old is a good episode. The Halloween episode that season was pretty good too. And then we get into Colors and Nudity to kind of round out season 6. Overall, a very good season. I'm glad we got it. I'm glad it was like as restrictions were dying down, so we got to see like true buzzers towards the end, which is great. But yes. Season 7, ooh. Season 7's also pretty good. Okay. Can I be so bold? I'm going to move season 1 from Thorpe down to Thank You, Mother Goose. If this fucking thing will let me. Thank you. Because I feel like season 2 is better, but season 1 is not like season 3 to me. I feel like there's a little bit more charm to season 1 than there is to season 3. That is just me. So we're going to do that. Season 7 is a pretty solid season, all things considered. I mean, we got Complaining, we got Help, where Katya smacks the shit out of Trixie's arm. We have Time Again is a good one. Emotions, Men. Reactions to as an episode. We have Reading, which was another good one. Exit Strategy is another one of my favorites. We got Swedish Share with Language. And then Bathrooms was a good one too. So I'm going to put season 7, you are going in They Was the Tweets, as you should. Season 7 was solid. And then last, but certainly not least, we have season 8. Ooh, season 8. We hit 200 episodes. I feel like them doing season 8 kind of coincided with them like doing Trixie and Katya live and like touring and so much shit that it felt like, not only was it like them like trying to think of like what would be a good topic, but it's also just kind of like they're getting stretched very thin. So I didn't connect with season 8 nearly as much as some of the other seasons. I mean, the episodes that stood out to me were Theft, where we got Katya Bird Noises, and a lyric shout out. So hey, the Trixie Mattel impersonator is in there. We had College, we had Bottoming, you know, good old Chaturanga Dandasana. That was a good moment in there. Computers, and then the sequel to Straight People. But yeah, season 8, ooh. Season 8, do I put it with season 2? Season 8, you were going to go into... I feel like you're going to go into Thank You, Mother Goose. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Season 8, you go into Thank You, Mother Goose. Is this ranking definitive? So at the top, we have Season 5 and Season 6 and Bird Noises, followed by Season 4 and Season 7 and the ones that twist. You have to say with Swedish accent. Of course you do. My mother, she said to me, "What is bad?" Okay. We have, in the Thwarp tier, all on its own, we have Season 2. Then we get into Thank You, Mother Goose. So we have Season 1 and Season 8. And then last, and then according to this tier maker least, but it really isn't that terrible if we're talking about it, is Season 3. I feel good in this. I'm going to save this. And I will name this and everything offline. But yes, that is going to do it for this video. Let me know if I was right. Let me know if I was wrong. Let me know if you want to see me do other rankings, if you want to see me talk about my favorite episodes. I am all for it, but again, thank you guys for watching this. I will see you next time for whatever I end up uploading over here, and we'll see when it happens. So take care, everybody.